Hey guys, what's going on? I've got another alliance war for you today. And today we're going to be going up against an alliance called Home Sweet Home. Looks like they were Plat 1 last season. And I'm going to be starting out on Path 9. And there was nobody on the Aegis Heavy node, so we're going to be starting on Aegis Intercept. And for this war, they used a different defense tactic. They used, I think it was flow. So control defenders basically counter Ghost and Corvus. Like if they get hit with a critical hit, they're going to get like a little power flood. So we're going to be starting out with this Rhino. I wasn't sure how this was going to go, just because they changed his Unstoppable a little bit. So I decided to just kind of ignore the node, the intercept node, and kind of play as normal so not to get backed into the corner. And I've gotten 2 of the charges off, and I've only gotten hit when he's gone unblockable so far. So we're doing okay. We are super low on health, but that's alright. So I'm just trying to get my last intercept off here, and you can see he went unblockable again. And we got our last charge off. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my special 3. And I think that there are 2 good counters to this fight, or I guess a few, like different tactics. One would be Nick Fury, because you have the life model decoy as a backup. The other one would be somebody who can apply slow, so Spider-Gwen, She-Hulk, or Stealth Spidey. So there I was waiting out the backup recovery, and I don't think that these guys were taking war very seriously. You can see they placed with suicides, and you'll see that quite a bit more throughout the war. So that first fight is over. And we're going to be moving on to our next fight. So it looks like we're going to be skipping over the middle mini-bosses and going over to Path 3. This was a couple days ago, so I don't remember exactly what I did here, but I am checking all of the tags on the defenders to make sure that they aren't control defenders, especially if I'm going in with Ghost. So for this fight, I'm just lightly boosted. It's the champion. Not super worried about it. There's nothing particularly tricky here. I think I said it in the last war video. I'm just going to be playing it really safe with Ghost. You know, parrying, this guy goes unstoppable sometimes. I know there's a tell for it, but I didn't want to risk it. So we're going to drop a special 2 and end that fight. And it looks like we are going to move up to our next fight. And for this fight, I decided to use Nick Fury. So I checked the tags here. He's not control, and the only thing to be worried about was backup recovery. So I figured that with Nick Fury, if he killed off my life model decoy, that would be okay. So I'm just parrying, doing 5-hit combos, and trying to monitor the backup recovery. So I was waiting out that little buff that he gets. And that fight is over. So no big deal. Really easy with Nick Fury. And again, I didn't heal because I wasn't concerned about using my second life. So for this next fight, we're going to be taking on this Clairvoyant. And this fight, I didn't think that she was a control defender going in. And I checked her hashtags and she was. So I went from being like really lightly boosted, and I was still pretty confident. But I decided to throw on like a little 10% champion boost just in case. And I'm also going to use an invulnerability boost because that power flood, it stacks. So every time that I hit her with a critical hit, she's going to gain another power gain buff, and eventually it'll get out of control. So I was just trying to be prepared for that. I'm going to go in here, and I am not going to be doing one-hit combos with her. So you can see there, she's gaining all of these buffs, these power gain buffs, and I'm just trying to phase through the special one. I'm doing really good damage, and here she gets really defensive while she has her power gain. She hits me 3 times, gets rid of my invulnerability, and just continues gaining power. So at this point, I didn't even realize that my invulnerability boost was gone, and then I saw that I was losing health, and right here, I was like, whoa. Okay, so gotta be really careful now. So for now, I mean, I was able to close out the fight, but that was really close. So I think that that defense tactic is, depending on the defender, is actually a little bit worthwhile now. Certainly more than it used to be. So now we're going to be moving on to our usual fight here. And that is going to be Quake. And I'm going to check her hashtags as well. I do not believe she's a control defender. So I go ahead and heal up my ghost. And at this point, once I see that she's not a control defender, I'm just happy that I can use more than one hits in my combo. So I'm going to put on my standard power return boost for tech champions. And we're just going to get into this fight. So you can see here we're doing our 4-hit combos. Gonna bait out the special one, go in and counter it, and drop our special 2. And I like to do that thing, I kind of hold on. If she has a special 1 after I throw a combo or a special, if you wait before you phase, she'll usually try to throw it at you. So that fight's over. It was easy, and we did end up winning this war. Congratulations to both sides, and we will see you guys in the next war. Thank you.